All right, so this is a big day in hobby world for me. I've been wanting this box since I was a kid. Uh, this is the original Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring miniatures game starter box. And I found this on eBay. It's definitely scuffed up, but it's basically brand new on the inside. The box is messed up, but it's brand new. And I couldn't find a lot of information on this box, people who had done videos or painting or anything. So I figured if it's not on YouTube, then I should make it. So the coolest part about this box, I remember I had just gotten into Warhammer as a kid, and I looked at the back of this box in the store, and I was like, man, I want this so bad. And so this is super nostalgic to me. These guys, super 90s, early 2000s attire. But man, I wanted to get into this game, but I just didn't have the money, and now as a grown man, I've got it. So let's take a look on the inside. Also, stoked about this. Stoked about this free Bilbo model offer inside. So right away, we've got that classic artwork on the rule book. We actually have a copy of the Fellowship of the Ring with this artwork, so that's pretty fun. And I think a lot of people have done look-throughs of this book, but even though the rules aren't really that useful anymore, this is still awesome, awesome stuff. I had this book a while ago. I didn't have the set, but I had the book. And oh, look at that. You don't get that anymore. Scenarios, all kinds of stuff. Actual data sheets. I'm not sure if they're still accurate. That'd be cool if they were. But that's awesome. Sorry. But we're not talking about the book. See, I can't believe I scored this on eBay. So maybe you're interested in some of the older models. This set, they're around $100 if they're sealed. But I got this one for 50 because the box is so messed up, but that'd be fun to do. Here's our free Bilbo Baggins miniature sheet. It says free. I got to read the fine print, but maybe I'll actually send off for that. Glen Burnie, Maryland. That's actually sort of where I grew up. I'm in Delaware now. That's fun. Cool. So right away, these are colored miniatures. These are a different color gray than the typical Games Workshop stuff, so that's cool. These are the elves, and I did have to do some research. These are high elves, or the ones from Rivendell. So if you're interested in the elves that come with this set, they go with Rivendell. There's 2 sprues of them, which is no. This is elves and Gondor, isn't it? Cool. 2 sprues of that, and then this is why I bought the box. These are Moria goblins, and these are colored as well. Normally they would just be like a regular gray, but they're a darker gray, which is kind of cool. So there's 24 Moria goblins here, and that box from Games Workshop is $45. And so for $5 extra, I got all this. So that's why I thought it was fun to pick this set up. So those are cool. And then some ruins, which I love building terrain. So I'm probably not going to get really any use out of these. But man, they're cool. 2001 right there. Tons of bases and some dice. So that's the set, and we'll see how I feel about it, but I'm planning to make this a longer video where I show them assembled and also painted. So we'll see if I have the patience to wait that long. But thanks for digging into this box with me. Maybe we'll send for that free Bilbo model. See if it happens. But yeah, man, Fellowship of the Ring starter set. Everything you need to get started into the game. And if you just buy the Fellowship of the Ring separate, what I love about this is because it's got the Moria goblins, you can do a lot of the Moria scenes from the movie. I mean, you don't have the Balrog, you don't have the cave troll, but you've got just about everything else. And so, yeah, stoked about this. Okay, here we are, almost 2 months since I filmed the first part of the video. I have painted everything. I've gotten my hopes lowered because the Bilbo model is not going to happen because nobody is at Glen Burnie, Maryland anymore. No, at least not Games Workshop. So that would have been fun, but oh well. Maybe I'll take it to my local store, which is not so local. But here we go. I painted up all the models. Took me about 2 months, and here's the grand reveal. Ah, terrible view, right? Maybe there's some B-roll hopping on the screen right now. I said I wasn't gonna put the terrain together, but it just looks so good. I just had to do it. Like I said, the picture on the back of this box is probably one of my favorite parts just because of the nostalgia. Because I wanted this so bad as a kid, and you know, you just want lots of things as kids, and something else won my attention. So what I learned since I made the first video is you can still purchase all of these models today. They've just changed the names. So on the box here, they call them High Elves. They are Rivendell elves. These guys are called Men of Gondor. They are actually, forgive me if I get this wrong, this part I might skip out on, but these are Men of Numenor, and these models are available as the Warriors of the Last Alliance. It's in reference to the scene at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring with Isildur and killing Sauron, or cutting his hand off at least. So you can still buy these models for around $50. The prices went up since I made the first video. And then this is just 24 Moria Goblins, also like a $50 set. So $100 worth of models plus some terrain, and I paid $50 for it, $10 shipping, so $60. Pretty sweet deal. And of course I got the old rule book, and fun thing to say I have. And 4 dice, you can't forget the dice. But so hopefully at this point you're seeing some B-roll of these sweet miniatures on some different pieces of terrain that I've built. I really enjoyed painting the Moria Goblins, more so because I just love the Moria scenes in the movie. Yeah, turned out pretty cool. I'm not the best painter, but you know what? It doesn't matter. The hobby is painting and playing, and I enjoyed doing it. Really nice. I've got a newborn at home, and as well as a 2-year-old, and just nice to have a quiet hobby that you enjoy. There's bows, spears, and shields in this set. A couple of different sculpts of each. But Men of Numenor, these guys they're pretty boring. Their paint job showed them black, and I don't have a highlight color that I'm comfortable with using, so these guys are just kind of base coated. The elves have 2 different poses. They're basically the same, but one's got a different angle on the sword. Oh, those look the same, don't they? I wonder if those are the same sculpt. Here's 2. Here's 2 different ones. See, this one's kind of, yeah, there you go. The elves. I had fun with the bows. I'm most excited to field these. But yeah, a lot of fun. Love this starter set. I'm going to be teaching someone next week how to play the game, and I think we're using all of these minis because it's just a simpler time. No extra stats for anybody, just straight swords and shields and bows. So that is the starter set from 2001 for Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I recommend getting it. I mean, let's be real. You get Moria Goblins, which they just seem essential to me. So many great moments from the Fellowship of the Ring there. You get these guys, and I gotta tell you, I'm probably not going to use them as they're intended. Any scenarios that just require extra people, it's probably going to be these guys. And then the elves, I mean, you can't go wrong. I love the elegance that they have. I'm excited to have these, and maybe I'll pick up some of the ones with shields off of Games Workshop's website. Or maybe I'll buy this box again and just modify those, because, I mean, do you really want to spend all that money for just a couple minis when I basically got these for $1 a piece? Less than $1 a piece, because there's 48, 49, 50, 51 miniatures. So I recommend it. Thanks for watching.